It's national meets regional. It's Sidewalks Entertainment, the long-running celebrity, music, and art series. Join us for a new path to arts and entertainment.
Madam,
Yes?
we found them. Mendez and Machete.
Joining me now on Sidewalks is our special guest, Danny Trejo. How are you, Danny?
Fine, thank you.
Thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you.
And first of all, congratulations on your inspiring rise as an actor in your career. This is amazing. Your resume is extensive.
Yeah.
It's like over, what, 100, 200 roles that you've played?
200, it's over 200.
That's crazy. Did you ever imagine this when this all started for you? What was it like when you first had to go into your first audition? Did you imagine it would turn into what it is today?
Well, you know, I didn't audition for. I was a drug counselor, and I actually walked on a movie set to help somebody that was trying to stay clean, and somebody asked me if I wanted to be in a movie, and I said, you know, what do I got to do? And they said, do you want to be an extra? And I said, extra what? And they said, can you act like a convict? And the fact that I'd been in every prison in the state of California kind of, I'll give it a shot. So I took off my shirt, and this other guy came up and said, hey, you're Danny Trejo. I said, yeah. He says, I saw you win the lightweight and the welterweight title up in San Quentin. I go, yeah. I said, you're Eddie Bunker. And we started talking. I was in prison with this guy.
My God.
And he said, we need somebody to train one of the actors how to box. I said, what's it pay? And he said, $320 a day. And I said, how bad do you want this guy beat up? And I thought they wanted me to just kick some ass, you know. So, and it was, he said, no, you have to be careful because the actor's real high strung. He might sock you. I said, for $320, give him a stick. You know? And I started training Eric Roberts how to box.
Wow.
And Eric Roberts respected me. So he would do whatever I told him to do, and the director saw that, so the director just came over and said, you be in this movie. And I'm the boxer in a movie called Runaway Train. And from there, I just went from movie to movie to movie, and I was always inmate number one, or bad guy number one, or killer. Or, you know, so I never had a name, but I thought I had a career. And then the first time somebody actually interviewed me, they said, aren't you afraid of being stereotyped? And they said,
Yeah.
I said, as what? And they said, as the mean Chicano dude with tattoos. I said, I am the mean Chicano dude with tattoos. So somebody finally got it right. So I played the bad guy for a long time and loved it, you know, made a great living. And then Robert Rodriguez saw something in about 20 years ago and said, you know what, I've got this character that's perfect, you know. And so, because Robert Rodriguez doesn't believe that everybody has to look like Brad Pitt to be a leading man, you know, so.
He's kind of your homeboy. He's like, right? Robert Rodriguez is your guy.
I love you. I love him. He's probably one of the great directors, and I think he's done more for Latino actors than anybody in the past 20 years. He's done more for independent filmmaking because he's not a secret keeper. If he's got he wants to share it, you know, so.
That's
and
right.
that's what makes him such a great guy.
And you recently honored him at the Alma Awards as well, which is awesome.
Yes, we sure did.
Congratulations.
Yeah, he was awesome, man.
And I was going to ask you now about the film, Machete Kills. What was it like working with that long list of actors? There's everybody in there. I mean, Charlie Sheen, who changed his name to Carlos Estevez.
Yeah.
And Sofia Vergara, Alexa Vega, Mel Gibson. What was that like?
I was so honored, first of all, just to be in their presence. And Alexa, I mean, she grew up with me. I mean, she was 11 years old, you know, and she was. It was like every morning I would go and, you know, Lady Gaga, you know, it's like She was amazing. I have her pots and pans at home. She's like healthy, and she makes her steamed vegetables and cooks like her own food, you know. And so when she was leaving, I said, Gaga, what are you gonna do with those pots and pans? She said, well, I can't take them. So I took them, and they're on a shelf at my house. It says, Lady Gaga's pots and pans. She cooks.
Did you ever use it? Okay, so as far as the pots and pans go, I'm assuming the machete and the knives and the weapons that you used were pretty heavy. Was it heavy using those things on the film?
Yeah, so they're heavy, but you know, it's like we use lighter ones when we're fighting and stuff like that, and it's like everybody, you know, the safety first, always, right. You know, always safety first. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Danny, it's a pleasure to talk to you. I have a few seconds left, but I just wanted to get your take on Latinos in Hollywood and the impact that they're having, if you can briefly talk about that.
Well, you know, I honestly believe that now it's like it's wide open. You know, if you can't make it, it's your fault. It's not anybody else's fault. Robert's kicked open so many doors for us, and you know, we can do anything. My son right now and Frankie Latina, they've just decided to do a movie. They're producing and co-directing a film called Snapshot, and they got their money on Kickstarter. So I mean, it's like, you know, we can do anything. It's like a long time ago there was a guy that said, "Si se puede," and that's us. That's right. You know, that's us. We can do anything we want.
That's right.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Danny. It was a pleasure. I wish I could hang out with you longer.
You can.
For more full-length celebrity interviews, visit sidewalkstv.com.